A shocking announcement came from BTS's Jin just hours before his solo concert was held at the O2 Arena, London. In a statement delivered through HYB's official media, Jin issued a public apology to armies around the world because two BTS members whose presence had been highly anticipated, Jungkook and Taehyung, would not be appearing as special guests in this much-awaited concert. This confession immediately sparked various speculations among fans, especially since strong rumors had previously circulated that both would be performing on stage with him. What is really happening? Jin's statement, conveyed with a sincere and serious tone, showed the personal side of an artist who truly values his fans. He directly admitted that he too had high hopes for Jungkook and Taehyung to join him in the concert. According to an unnamed internal source, the initial plan did include the involvement of BTS's two youngest members as a major surprise on the concert night. However, unexpected developments made the scenario impossible to realize, even just hours before the event began. "Army, I really want you to know that this wasn't an easy decision. We had long discussions and tried various ways," said Jin in his statement. "But several logistical and technical issues beyond our control made it impossible. I sincerely apologize." The statement immediately sparked a wave of emotions across various social media platforms. Many armies expressed disappointment, but there were also many who responded with empathy and understanding. They realized that the decision had surely been carefully considered and was not the result of negligence. The fact that Jin personally apologized showed how important this concert was, not only as his solo performance but also as a moment of togetherness with fans who had long awaited the full presence of BTS members, even just as guests. The question now is, what exactly prevented Jungkook and Taehyung from performing at the concert? Some entertainment industry analysts suspect that cross-country permits, rehearsal schedules, and the preparation of intense individual music projects were the main causes. Jungkook, for example, is reportedly in the final stages of production for a major global music collaboration project. Meanwhile, Taehyung is reported to be undergoing an intensive filming schedule in South Korea for an exclusive visual project. These two activities demand full-time commitment and energy, which ultimately clashed with the schedule of Jin's concert in London. Interestingly, some fans revealed that they had witnessed suspicious activity a few days before the concert. Photos and videos showing Jungkook and Taehyung at what appeared to be an airport or rehearsal space went viral in online communities. This raised hopes that they were indeed preparing to appear at the O2 Arena. However, the fact that the performance was cancelled at the last minute suggests that the plan changed suddenly and not due to anyone's negligence. Some observers said that Jin's decision to issue a direct apology was a very wise and strategic move. In the entertainment world filled with speculation and expectation, transparency is a rare value. Jin's sincerity was seen as successful in defusing potential criticism that could have come from fans who felt let down. In fact, in several comments from fan communities, many praised Jin for upholding respect toward ARMY by providing a clear and direct clarification. However, the big question remains. Does this mean there will be a new schedule where Jungkook and Taehyung will truly appear as special guests at Jin's concert in the future? So far, there has been no further confirmation from the agency or the BTS members themselves. Nevertheless, Jin's statement did imply that he still holds on to that hope. "We always try to plan something meaningful for you. Though today was not possible, it doesn't mean the opportunity is lost forever," he added. Jin's concert at the O2 Arena still went on with extraordinary enthusiasm from the audience. Although the absence of Jungkook and Taehyung became a distinct note, Jin's performance was still considered stunning and emotional. Many fans reported that some segments of the concert seemed prepared for potential collaborative performances, but were changed at the last minute into solo segments. This added credibility to the theory that the original plan indeed involved a surprise that ultimately had to be cancelled suddenly. This situation affirms that in the dynamic entertainment world, even carefully arranged plans can change in a short time. In the case of Jin and his concert in London, the decision to cancel the appearance of the two BTS members was not merely a technical issue, but also a reflection of the artist's commitment to performance quality and integrity. Although disappointing for some, the decision actually showed maturity in artist management and deep respect for fans' expectations. For ARMY, This situation may be a moment to reflect on the essence of the support they have given all this time. The presence of BTS members, whether on stage or not, always carries high emotional value. But more than that, honesty, sincerity, and open communication as shown by Jin are also key reasons why the relationship between BTS and ARMY has remained strong for more than a decade. Therefore, although the London concert did not fully deliver the secretly promised surprise, Jins' apology moment remains an important part of the emotional narrative that unites the artist and his fans. Is this the end of the design surprise? Or is this the beginning of something bigger that is being prepared more carefully? ARMY, now it's your turn to answer. Do you feel disappointed, or do you believe even more that BTS, in every decision they make, always prioritize respect and love for you? However, after Jin's official statement was released, a question arose that cannot be avoided. Was it true that Jungkook and Taehyung were scheduled to appear, only to cancel due to technical reasons, or is this merely a narrative crafted to generate a wave of public attention and emotion? We cannot ignore the reality that the entertainment industry, especially involving a name as big as BTS, often operates on a thin line between reality and marketing strategy. When information spreads quickly across platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter X, and other online media, the public often gets swept up in viral euphoria without filtering the factual substance of the news. Was Jin's sudden announcement truly emotional, or was it actually designed to evoke sympathy and raise public expectations for the next concert? It must be emphasized that, to date, there is no concrete documentation from the agency indicating that Jungkook and Taehyung were officially announced to perform. Instead, the expectation was formed by short videos showing them in ambiguous situations, such as being in a rehearsal room or wearing casual outfits that seemed like pre-concert looks. So where did the information actually come from? Who first spread it? And why were we so quick to believe it? We remind you once again that the information currently circulating mostly comes from sources that have not been officially confirmed. A 15-second TikTok video or a 1-minute YouTube clip cannot be considered solid truth. Even in several uploads, the location and time of recording were never clearly mentioned, creating a wide gray area for manipulating perception. Then is it possible that this entire scenario, from rumors to Jin's clarification, is part of a carefully constructed narrative strategy? From the perspective of industry dynamics, it is not uncommon for artists or agencies to deliberately build false hope as part of an emotional marketing strategy. They create a space of anticipation, then revoke that expectation with what appears to be a sincere apology, and from there public sympathy flows. So was Jin's apology a sincere gesture? Or was he, as a professional under a large management company, fulfilling a role scripted as part of a broader promotional scheme? Skepticism is an important attitude in responding to events like this. We as audiences must not merely be passive consumers of information. Was Jin's concert truly prepared to host two stars at once? Or was the mention of Jungkook and Taehyung just a collective imagination shaped by social media algorithms? Furthermore, we must ask, why was there no concrete technical explanation in Jin's clarification? It was not clearly stated what the logistical constraints were. Was there a visa issue? Was there a scheduling conflict that could not be negotiated? Or is this being hidden to protect HYB's internal plans or to maintain the privacy of individual projects? Then another question arises. Why did the clarification come so close to the concert day? If it had been known for a long time that the two couldn't attend, why wasn't a statement released earlier? Wouldn't waiting until the last minute actually trigger tension that could harm ARMY's expectations psychologically? For fans, this news is certainly an emotional blow. But on the other hand, is it possible that this disappointment is part of a narrative control pattern commonly executed by the South Korean entertainment industry? Isn't fan emotion one of the most valuable assets in the K-pop marketing system? We do not intend to state that Jin is at fault, or that this event is entirely false. Thank you for watching.